Hello, my name is Ryan Watson. I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence in the job market. Artificial intelligence was coined in 1956 by the Dartmouth founding fathers and has become increasingly popular thanks to developments in computing power and storage. Early research explored problem-solving and symbolic methods. In the 1960s, the government began training computers to mimic basic human reasoning, and in 2003, DARPA produced intelligent personal assistants long before Siri and Cortana were household names. This early work paved the way for the automation and reasoning we see in today's computers. AI has been applied and is actively used in things such as production lines and self-driving cars. Not only has AI had a major impact on modern technology, but it is also influencing today's job market. AI will help augment jobs by making tasks easier for employees. For example, Google Smart Compose. The Gmail feature offers word and phrase suggestions to users as they compose their emails, allowing them to do so more quickly and with fewer grammatical mistakes. It's a simple AI augmentation tool that's already widely used. AI is even helping people complete complicated and intricate tasks as well. A group of Harvard pathologists found that when they used AI to help them diagnose breast cancer in patients, their accuracy rate increased from 96% to 99.5%.
The results of this study were that the computer could function as well as pathologists to detect metastases, both large metastases as well as very small, or what are known as micrometastases, in sentinel lymph nodes, the closest lymph node to the tumor where it would first metastasize.
However, this is just the beginning. Analysts at research and advisory firm Gartner estimate that by 2022, 1 in 5 workers engaged in mostly non-routine tasks will rely on AI to do their job, meaning that AI would be compiling weekly reports, freeing workers to do something more valuable with their time. Although AI has many benefits to the job market, it also has some drawbacks as well. The concern experts have is that as AI automates more jobs out of existence, there will be gaps between when a worker loses their job and when they are trained for a new one. The economists at McKinsey Global Institute said earlier this year that AI and robotic automation will require 75 million to 375 million people worldwide to change their occupations or learn new skills by 2030. This is predicting that middle-income workers will suffer. Maine created a video showing how easily a robot could take over a worker's labor-intensive job. Amazon now uses more than 100,000 robots in its warehouses worldwide. They have been criticized for their extensive reliance on automation as well as the relatively low wages it paid its warehouse workers. However, the New York Times reported that some workers who had previously performed physically demanding and less mentally stimulating jobs in Amazon warehouses have been trained to oversee robots and troubleshoot problems. In the movie iRobot, we see thousands of robots being created to help and assist the public. Even specialty robots are created to take the place of basic jobs like deliverymen or trashmen. The movie portrays a relatively accurate depiction of what lies in the near future. From providing customer support to sifting through applications, artificial intelligence is ingrained into every aspect of business. Within the past few years, AI has gained a lot of traction in the customer service industry. Businesses have begun implementing artificially intelligent virtual customer assistants, also known as chatbots. Domino's was one of the first companies to create a chatbot to help users with ordering.
Users can order delivery through their chatbot and get status updates on the delivery. Nick Dutch, the marketing lead at the company, admitted that it didn't necessarily translate to a huge surge in sales, but it did result in an improvement in experience and, as a result, sentiment towards them.
Contrary to popular belief, chatbots are relatively emotionally savvy. If a chatbot uses conversational AI, it may be able to detect sentiment. For example, it would be able to detect a customer's feelings, whether they are angry or being sarcastic, and respond with empathy. It can also distinguish between positive happy statements and negative sad statements, allowing it to respond in the most humanly way possible. Although AI will never be the same as talking to an actual human, AI does free up contact center staff to deal with the emotionally charged issues. Staff can combine their life experience with a company's policy to reach a positive outcome with the customer. Not only is artificial intelligence an important part of the customer service team, it is also an emerging category of human resources. AI helps reduce and even remove time-consuming activities like sifting through resumes for employees. Screening resumes efficiently still remains the biggest challenge in talent acquisition. 52% of talent acquisition leaders say the hardest part of recruitment is identifying the right candidates from a large applicant pool. AI is capable of quickly analyzing and compiling data for companies based on their guidelines. Through the data analyzed, AI can figure out whether a company should automate certain jobs or staff them with people. To do so, AI analyzes the labor pool available, salaries, and harder to gauge areas like whether the job in consideration for replacement is customer facing. Schwartz, Vizier's CEO, points out that AI and analytics can help organizations to much more fully understand when human labor is more productive and/or cost-effective than technology. Another advantage to AI recruiting is that AI lacks bias, therefore making it the perfect job recruiter. Harvard is the #1 pre-employment assessment software provider that has developed software to help companies determine how successful an applicant will be in their job. They said that they use data and predictive analytics to make predictions on an applicant's likelihood to succeed in the role he or she is applying for. Based on criteria that are specific to the job and others that are linked to a company's cultural requirements, algorithms calculate a matching score for every candidate. The bottom line is that AI has its place and so do humans. Machines are good at analyzing and condensing massive amounts of information. They process and make logical choices quicker than any human. However, they lack the emotion. Humans have that sentiment and empathy that can help a customer or simply support another human. In the end, machines are all about data while humans are all about emotions. AI will replace humans in process-oriented tasks. However, computers are ultimately tools to make our lives as humans easier in the workplace.